It's critically important that we understand the answer to this question as individuals and as communities. Domestic abuse is at plague level. The toll it takes on individuals, families, animals, communities, businesses, service providers, and government at all levels is enormous. In just the United States, for example, it impacts tens of millions of lives and costs tens of billions of dollars every year. Abusers who are emotionally disturbed are often responsive to anger management, behavior modification, and talk therapy. It's highly preferable to engage service professionals who are specially trained in domestic violence. In her book, The Verbally Abusive Man, Can He Change?, author Patricia Evans writes that if a man has nothing to lose financially, has a history of abuse, mistreats children and animals, has no authentic emotional connections, and has habits that keep him from facing himself, he's not likely to change his behavior. Abusers with organic brain damage are beyond the reach of all known therapeutic modalities. When forced, say by a court order, they may participate in therapeutic activities, but none will have any real benefit, although the perpetrator may act differently for a time if that's to his advantage. Robert Horry illustrates the otherness of the psychopathic brain with a story about one of his earliest research papers. This paper included brain activity measurements of different kinds of test subjects, including some who'd been diagnosed as psychopathic. This paper was rejected by a prestigious medical journal. The editor said in his rejection letter that some of the brain responses Dr. Horry had submitted could not possibly be human. That's how different their brains are. Dr. Horry's story demonstrates the profound otherness of the psychopathic brain. I know this information is sobering, but it can also be liberating for the partner or the parent of someone who is hopelessly abusive. The pathology of the brain-damaged abuser is organic, permanent, and irreparable. Next, let's look at what keeps a woman in a violent relationship.